What's up, guys? Welcome back to Almost Functional 40K. Today I'm going to be showing you the list I built for ATC. It's Stormlance. I'm going to play around with the Champions of Rust after ATC, but Stormlance is what I've been playing, so I just felt more comfortable with it taking it to this event. But with that being said, we'll just go ahead and jump right into this. Let me pull this screen up. All right. So I'll go ahead and make this full screen. All right. So as I see, Space Wolves detachment, we're going to go Stormlance. Battle size 2000. All right. So I'm going to be running the whatever I was calling the Wolf Jail. Normally you run 2 to 3 units of Thunderwolves. I am going to be running 3. So let's go ahead and start with those right off the bat. None of them with pistols, of 6 with shields. All right, and then we'll duplicate that twice. So this is going to be the core of the list. Real fast, real tough, hits pretty hard. Just can kind of hopefully pin people back off their objectives while the rest of my army does stuff. And to support them, we want some characters. I really like Canis, so I'm going to run Canis in 1 unit. He gives them sustained hits 1, and he also does some mortals when he first hits. Possible on 2 to 3 he does D3, 4 to 5 he does D3 plus 3, or 4 to 5 he does 3, on a 6 he does D3 plus 3, and models in a unit have sustained hits 1. He also hits pretty good himself, 8 attack, strength 5, -2, 1 damage, twin linked. I just really like him as a character. He doesn't have an invul, but hopefully he's not taking any wounds for the rest of the units dead, so that's hopefully not a really big hindrance. So then we're going to go with a Warlord on Thunderwolf, just for the free strat, and the ability to +1 advance and charge is still really nice in this. We're not going to give him any enhancements. We will give him a Thunder Hammer and a Storm Shield. Where is the Relic Shield? Sorry, it's called the Relic Shield on him, and the Thunder Hammer. We'll also give him a Wolfpack Battle Leader on Thunderwolf. They do a couple good things. One, they give the unit lethal hits, which is nice, and they also give you the ability to, once per game, when you're shot, when your unit gets shot, you can move D6 inches toward the enemy, and this can take you into engagement range. I find this is a really, really nifty ability, especially if you pair it with the Stormlance strat that lets your unit move 6. Someone kind of pops around a building or something, get line of sight to you, they get within 9 inches of you, you pop the 6-inch move strat, you get real close to them, and now they're like, crap, if they shoot you with any unit, you're going to pile into engagement range. So they're only going to have to pick their best unit to shoot you, because that's all they're going to get into that unit. So I really like that. So with him, we're going to give him the Relic Weapon and Storm Shield. All right, so Canis can't have any other characters, so he's going to run in 1 unit by himself, and then the Battle Leader and the Wolf Lord will run in the second one. The third one, I also want to add some characters to. Battle Leader, for same reasons. I find it really nice to have 2 units with that ability. And the only thing that can go in there with the Battle Leader is a Lord, or we're going to throw in Logan on his sled. So I'm going to throw Logan on Storm Rider. Logan on Storm Rider does the same thing as Logan on Foot. Gives you that once per game reroll charges for the whole army and reroll hits, full hits in melee for the whole army. That's just really, really nice. And then he also hits pretty hard by himself. So I really like running Logan. So that's what we got there. We got the 3 Thunderwolf squads with 5 characters, Canis in 1, Logan with a Battle Leader, and a Lord with a Battle Leader. That takes up just over half the army, 1152. So now we need to add some other elements, stuff to score points, stuff to support them. So the first thing I want to add is some infiltrators. I love infiltrators. They are just great for holding your backfield and really mess with a lot of armies like demons, Grey Knights, somebody that's running Inceptors, stuff like that. So in a team format, if you see some of those lists, you can kind of try to get yourself matched into them. And so we'll give them the Helix Gauntlet for the Feel No Pains just because it's free, and then we'll go ahead and duplicate that. I'm going to run 2 squads here. Now you can run 1 squad with the Phobos Librarian, save you 30 points, and then they can't be targeted outside of 12, as well as can't be landed within. But I find 2 units with the pressure of the Thunderwolves, there's really not a good spot to land in between very often. So I don't think I need the Phobos Librarian in this list. So we're just going to run 2 straight squads of Infiltrators. And then I want to run 1 Inceptor squad for the 3-inch Deep Strike. They're great for lots of secondaries, dropping in, killing off little lone characters in the back. I do prefer the Plasma, so we'll run them with the Plasma. Just for 130 points, that's a lot for one little 3-man unit, but just their abilities and their guns, I just find they're very, very worth it. So that leaves us with 555 points. The one thing I find this list really lacking is some really hard-hitting anti-tank. And I find the probably best thing for that is going to be the Gladiator Lancer. At 160 point, it's just really, really nice. So we'll go ahead and add the Rocket Pod and the Iron Hail Heavy Stubber. So that the 2 shots, strength 14, neg 4, d6 plus 3 damage. It's just really nice gun. And then you can reroll 1 hit, 1 rule, and 1 hit, 1 wound, and 1 damage. Not one of the 3. You can roll 1 of each time you activate. And that just really helps with the efficiency of this thing. So I'm actually going to run 2. And so that'll put me at 1765, which leaves me 235 points. So now we need to find, so I got my anti-tank, I got my main core of the army, they're guarding my backfield, they jump and give me points. I need some other stuff that can move out, score middle objectives, score middle secondaries. Right now, I find one of the best things for that is Assault Intercessors with jump packs. So we'll take them, find their sergeant, we will go ahead and give him a Power Fist, and then we will duplicate them. So we're going to have 2 of those units. So that leaves me 75 points. So with those 75 points, we're going to go down here and grab a scout squad. Able to infiltrate, able to go back into the reserve if you need them to, keep coming in, scoring little secondaries. Scouts I find are really, really nice. So we'll drop 2 scouts with bolt guns. It's like 1 with a sniper rifle and 1 with a heavy weapon. And the heavy weapon will make a missile launcher. The fact that you don't have to pay points for stuff like this, you might as well just take it. So that puts us at 1990. So we're going to go ahead and make Logan our Warlord. And now our list is legal. And so what do we do with those 10 points? I'm going to take the Battle Leader that runs with the Wolf Lord and give him Hunter's Instinct. And what does Hunter Instincts do? It lets a mounted unit, which they are, that is in reserve, come in 1 round earlier. Here it is. Depth of starting mounted model only if the bear's unit is in strategic reserve for the purpose of setting up that unit on the battlefield, treats the current battle round as being 1 higher than it actually is. So they can come in turn 1 from reserve. You're kind of limited where you can land turn 1, but I just find having this as a threat to do turn 1, even if you don't do it, is really, really nice. And there's nothing else useful to do with that 10 points, so you might as well take it. Put them in reserve. You can always just walk them on your board edge somewhere they could have got from your deployment zone turn 1, or don't bring them in turn 1. Keep them in reserve turn 2 so your opponent is worried about them. And then they have to worry about, well, where can they rapid ingress a mounted Thunderwolf squad that can just wreck me? Not to mention that deploying 3 of them in your deployment zone on these layouts, they can get in each other's way. So 2 is a lot easier to manage, and then you just pop the 3rd one in, and just you don't have to worry about parking lot yourself as much. I'm really excited about this list. No Bjorn, no Calidus. That's some stuff I wish I could take, but I just don't really want to drop any of this for those tricks. I'll play around with some of that when I get into the Champions Rust builds when I get back from ATC. But I'll definitely keep you guys updated round by round how my list is doing, how the team is doing, what happened in each matchup. I'll give you a breakdown at the end of each day. What happened in each matchup? Uh, was there something wrong with the list? Was it a bad matchup, bad mission? Was I wrong? Did I play bad? Did I play well? Did everything work the way it's supposed to? But I'll definitely keep everyone updated on how the list performs. But that's it for that list. Fairly simple. It's a type of list that people have been having success with a lot recently. Did go up, what, 60 points with the 3 Thunderwolf squads from what it was before. Not that big. Basically, you lose like 1 scout squad, something like that. Not a huge loss. So I will let you guys know how it does. But thank you for watching, and I will catch you guys next time.